Hello, my name is Alari Pass. I am an online student at Guilford Technical Community College in Jamestown, North Carolina. Today we're going to talk about the history of cellular telephones. They're everywhere. It doesn't matter if we're driving, walking down the street, riding our bicycle, eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It doesn't matter what we're doing, where we are using our cell phones. It's amazing that over 15 years ago, cell phones was just a rarity. Personally, I like to use my Apple iPhone 3GS. It's a smartphone. It's more than just a cell phone, it's a computer. Today we're going to talk briefly about the possibilities of cell phone development. We're going to talk about the creation and invention of cell phones. Finally, we're going to talk about the rise in popularity and the future of cell phones. But before we can go into the future, we have to go to the past. We're going to talk about a skilled chemist by the name of Michael Faraday, and in 1843 he began an exhaustive research to see if space can conduct electricity. Second, in 1865, we're going to talk about a dentist by the name of Dr. Mahlon Loomis. He was believed to be the first person to use communication via the atmosphere wirelessly. Between 1866 and 1873, he received and transmitted telegraphic messages wirelessly by using the Earth's atmosphere as a conductor. Pretty impressive during that time period. Now we're going to go into the 20th century, and we're going to talk about the first inventor of the first portable handheld cell phone. His name is Dr. Martin Cooper. And in 1973, he invented this portable cell phone. Later that year, he set up a base in New York City, and with the prototype portable handheld cell phone, Motorola Dyna Incorporated. Formerly, he used to be a general manager in the systems division of Motorola. By 1977, cell phones go public and test trials began, with the first city in the United States, Chicago, followed by Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, Maryland, starting with only 2,000 customers. 2 years later, Japan began testing cell phone service. 1988 was the year that had many changes, technologies that was typical in the past. The Cellular Technology Industry Association was developed to lay down practical goals for cell phone providers as well as research for new applications for cell phone development. Over the years, with such a high demand, it took 37 years for cell phone services to be commercially accessible in the United States, which started out with 2,000 customers since testing began. We now have 60 million customers worldwide and counting. 25 years ago, it started out as a $3 million a year business, which has now grown to $30 billion. Today, we looked at some long history that simply started with space conducting electricity from receiving and transmitting messages using the Earth's atmosphere as a conductor, from the creation and invention of the first portable handheld cell phone to now a $30 billion business, which started only with 2,000 customers to now 60 million customers. So the next time you hear cell phones ringing, just remember it started just from the first invention of the telephone to the first portable handheld telephone, which was such a rarity back over 15 years ago, to now the famous slogan we hear every day, and we all use the famous words, "Can we hear you? Can you hear me now?" In this day and age, cell phones are growing. It's going to continue to grow, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. There will be no extinctions for cell phones. Thank you.